This is chapter 3, problem number 51. Two vectors A and B have equal magnitudes. In order for the magnitude of vectors A plus B to be 100 times larger than the magnitude of A minus B, what must the angle be between them? So the first thing we're going to do is set the magnitude of A plus B equal to R, and since the magnitude is equal, we can say that A equals B, and set the magnitude of A minus B equal to D, and say that A equals a negative B. And in order to solve the problem, R, the magnitude of A plus B, needs to equal 100 times the magnitude of A minus B, or D. And we need to find the angle theta, the angle between vectors A and B. So first, start by drawing an isosceles triangle. You're going to have your vector A going in the positive direction, your vector B again going in the positive direction. This will be your angle theta. And then here's your magnitude R. And since this is an isosceles triangle, you're going to have angles 180 degrees minus theta, then theta over 2, and theta over 2. You're going to apply the law of cosines and the fact that the triangle is isosceles to get that R equals 2A cosine theta. And that's for A plus B. Now, let's move on to A minus B. Again, you're going to start with an isosceles triangle. You have your vector A going in the positive direction, but this time you have vector B going in the negative direction, and your angle theta will be inside the angle. And then you have your vector D. So we have D equals A minus B. And this time we're going to use a trig identity, which says that 1 minus cosine theta equals 2 sine squared theta over 2. There's not a derivation for that in this problem. It's just identity that you need to use. And then you'll apply the law of cosines again, and you should end up with D equals 2A sine theta over 2. And now we're on the final step. The problem requires that R equals 100D. So you're going to set 2A cosine theta over 2 equal to 200A sine theta over 2. Because remember, you got 2A cosine theta over 2 equal to R, and D equal to 2A sine theta over 2. So just multiply this equation by 100. And after just some algebra, you should get that tangent theta over 2 equals 0.100. And your final answer should be that theta equals 1.15 degrees.